Yeah, you're married 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 20 years. What is that thing that went wrong after 20 years of marriage that would now want to lead to divorce?
Anything.
What?
Anything can go wrong.
I feel the first 5 years of marriage, like you rightly said, is the most challenge because you're getting to understand each other. Sometimes you're building, you're laying the foundation for the home.
Yeah.
In those phase. So the challenges, I believe, are more there. But now, when sometimes you scale through that phase,
yeah,
and then probably the both of you built together. With one wretched guy, the woman now accepted, and then you guys build together.
Yeah.
And then after 20 years, the house don't be you've refurbished and redecorated and all that. All of a sudden, 20 years, you say, no, I don't tire. I don't want to do it anymore.
You know, there was something I said last week, and you and Apostle was attacking me, and I was quiet because I said people can change, and it can be either positive or negatively. And these things happen because sometimes that sense of entitlement comes in. The woman feels she has arrived. In other words, if you're talking, she's talking, or that she has gotten what she wants. Yeah. In other words, you are no longer the authority in the house.
She now has
do you understand?
Two boys.
Yes. Do you understand me? These are things. No, it happens. It happens. She can tell you, go to her, that she can do without you. And at that point, you have really invested so much, maybe in building her up or establishing her business and all that. She feels she doesn't need you anymore. It goes as bad as some of them will buy land, build house, you will not know. Do you understand me? And look, at the first 5 years, things like that don't happen. But between 15 and 20 years, such things can happen. Because she is already established. She has gotten to the peak of her career if she is a career woman and all that. So, and those are the basic reasons why the man will say no. Do you understand me? That's why I said majority of the things are not really open domestic violence that they started fighting, or that things started cropping up. So once a man feels disrespected, often, especially in his home, he feels less than half of himself. Do you understand me? And somebody wrote something today that at the age of 40 and 50, most women stop taking care of their husbands and maybe doing laundry, cooking and all that. Do you understand me? And these things happen. I replied the person and said, that's why in the olden days, the men of those days used to marry another wife. Because once you're married to somebody for 10, 15 years and she comes up with an attitude, the person will go and marry a new wife. Because the next 10 years, when the second one is coming up with an attitude, he'll marry the third one. By then, he's old enough to just... Why did Esther replace Vashti?